Hello everyone, my name is Chane Cloete and I'm a teacher in training specializing in economic management sciences and business studies. In this presentation, I'll share my educational philosophy and how it connects to my personal values and ethical decision making in teaching. I believe that education should prepare learners to be My philosophy of education is grounded in progressivism and humanism. Progressivism, as John Dewey emphasized, views learning as an active and social process. Humanism, influenced by Carl Rogers, focused on personal growth, self-directed learning, and empathy. In EMS and business studies, my teaching philosophy is strongly influenced by my core values of empathy, equality, and integrity. I believe that learners and teachers share responsibility for learning, reflecting the humanistic idea that education should focus on the whole person. Treating learners as equals fosters emotional safety and deeper engagement. In practice, my philosophy shapes a classroom that is both structured and collaborative. I apply differentiated instruction to meet the diverse needs of learners. In EMS, for example, I might adapt tasks for varying ability levels, providing simplified instructions or alternative assessment options. Learning activities include this section. I've chosen a grade 12 business studies lesson from term 2, weeks 1 until 2 in the CAPS document. The lesson focuses on human rights, inclusivity, environmental issues, and socio-economic transformation in South Africa. These topics are essential for developing learners' understanding of. In a teacher-centered activity, I focus on the ethical principle of fairness and responsibility. I introduce a case study about labor relations and transformation in post-apartheid South Africa. As the teacher, I guide a classroom discussion on fair treatment of employees, diversity, and equal opportunity. Through this process, for the learner-centered activity, I focus on respect, empathy, and inclusivity. Learners engaged in a group debate on how South African businesses can promote social and economic transformation. Each group represents a different stakeholder, such as business owners, employees, or community members. This activity encourages My preferred teaching approach is learner-centered, as it aligns with both my philosophical beliefs and the CAP's outcomes for business studies. This approach empowers learners to explore human rights and ethics through collaboration and inquiry. It encourages active learning, social awareness, and empathy, preparing ethical dilemma. In one classroom project, a learner copied large portions of work from the internet and claimed it as their own. This situation involved a clear ethical dilemma between honesty, fairness, and empathy. To resolve it, I applied Holmes's four-step meta model for ethical decision making. Step one is recognizing the ethical issue. In this case, plagiarism. I realized the learner might not have fully understood what plagiarism meant, so this was both a disciplinary and educational opportunity. Recognizing moral complexity is the first step in acting ethically as a teacher. In step two, I evaluate. In step three, I committed to an ethical response based on empathy and learning. I allowed the learner to redo the project after teaching them about plagiarism and referencing. My intent was not to penalize, but to guide, reflecting the humanistic belief that learners grow through understanding, not fear. Finally, I implemented. In conclusion, my teaching philosophy in EMS and business studies focuses on empowerment, empathy, and ethical responsibility. I believe education should develop not only knowledge, but also the moral character needed to participate in society with compassion and integrity. By guiding learners through